Bree, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the app Bublup. This app is really similar to a Pinterest kind of layout, but is used for more educative and kind of career-focused uses. So first thing I'm going to do is click on my Bublup, which is going to take us into my account here. As you can see, what you do is pretty much create folders so you can share them and kind of give other people access to them, like how similarly you would do on Google Drive. So this one is the Zesser and Intern shared folder, which means both of my superiors and me have access to it. Within this kind of Zessa intern folder, there are other separate areas that things can be kind of divided into. So if, like, for example, this category is images for social media, which is where both my supervisors post pictures that could possibly be used for me to post on the accounts. When we go back, others here are like social media information, just some articles on it, some stuff for me to look at. We can also go and look at articles and videos and informative websites that have just been saved here for me to kind of use as reference when coming up with Instagram captions and stuff like that. A really cool aspect of the Bublup app is you can just add something really quickly. So for example, I have this article on yoga here. I'm just going to Control C and copy this link. Then I'm going to go back in this Bublup and I'm going to go into the article and videos for social media. And I'm going to hit this little plus down here. And since I copied the link, I'm going to grab that and I'm going to choose the link, save it. And here it is right here now in this different area of the article section. So this is really interesting. Like I said, I'm only involved in this one platform because this is such a new app. I only use it to kind of talk back and forth with my superiors, but it is gaining a lot of momentum. It does have a mobile app where you can view this trending, which is kind of just things that are relevant and being shared over and over on the app. Another cool thing on mobile is you can save directly links just like you could here by copying and pasting them into here. Like I showed, you can do a file, note, image, link, or even create a whole nother folder. You can also create notes like this where they have written me little notes for me to look back on later. Bublup's just a really cool site. You don't have to put very much personal info into it at all. It's completely free. The notifications can be altered like any other app. You can also kind of, here these show that I'm linked to see this. This is a note, which means that I can edit it. If I click here, I could edit this if I wanted to and resave it. I can also heart things if I want them to appear more obviously. Here are my supervisor's names up here, so I can edit and talk to them up here. This is how to turn on notifications and off. This is the kind of view that you can look at things. So this is if you're more of a list person and don't really image oriented, you can do things this way. Or you can go back to gallery, which is purely images, or how I like to have it, which is tile, which is kind of some of both. You can also change the way things are sorted, so you can change it by the date it was added or by the reactions to it, how many people have viewed it, when someone messed with it last, kind of something like that. You can also go up here and search your stuff to find things like, for example, I have a lot of articles listed, so it might be easier to just go up here and search Zessa if I'm trying to find the LinkedIn or something like that. Other than that, it's a pretty self-explanatory app. It is really cool. Just like it says, you can just drag things in. So if I wanted to add something from my computer, I could just reach up and grab it and add it like that. I do have to put it in a folder, which would be putting it over here, but just to show you guys how simple that is, you can just grab an image from up here and kind of push it in this folder like that, where it turns green, and you can add stuff. Yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty well explained. You guys should definitely download it on your phone and try to use it, especially if you have any interest or identification with apps like Pinterest, where it's kind of similar files and formats to this. I think it's a really great app that's really helped me a lot with my internship. Since they do work out of Dallas, we aren't really close to each other for phone calls and meetups, but this has really been able to help me see exactly what they're seeing and see exactly what they want me to use. It's a really cool app. If you guys have any questions, feel free to respond and I'll try to explain it to you the best I can.